Section 15. Earth Fall. Despite coming from proper human history, a world that still has a future, you fought valiantly to protect this city in a world that has none. I took the liberty of observing your battle with the beast from another universe. Your exploits were truly magnificent. Well done, Master of Chaldea. Well done, heroic spirits of Chaldea. On behalf of Earth, I commend your accomplishment. You have shown me once again how precious humanity is and that it is worthy of my trust. That value will never change, no matter what manner of evils you commit or mistakes you make. I have no intention of wiping humanity out. I wish only to celebrate your final moments before you depart. However, there is still a chance that I might wither and die before that happens. Then who would be there for you in your final moments? So I have decided to annihilate humanity before I disappear, using my own body, Earth itself, as my weapon. Zmieniła kostium z trzeciego ascendu na pierwszy. It was no trouble, really. I simply enhanced Earth's strength a bit to draw it closer towards the moon. It will wreak havoc on the seas for a while, but that's okay. There are no civilizations left on the Earth to worry about. Only those of you on Moon Dubai will perish. You must be bored of always seeing the moon falling towards Earth, no? So I thought the reverse might be novel. It do be pretty novel. You have 3 hours until Earth impacts the moon. I suggest you make your peace. Crap, this bud is still reading us dead. Is it being dragged along by his consciousness? No, better save the theorizing, act now, think later. Hey, hello? Wake up, Marcisław, get some blood flowing to your brain again. Damn it, it's not working. Maybe he needs something stronger? Something that feels like a crisis. Now, what could rock his subconsciousness to its core? Aha! Hey, wake up already, Marcisław. You are gonna be late for school. Oh, hey, it worked. Nice. Good morning, Marcisław. Hop, co mnie terroryzuje. I feel like I heard some kind of massive bombshell declaration just now. Heard that too, huh? I guess it must have been conveyed telepathically or something. Anyway, I'm afraid we don't have time for small talk. Take a look up there, Marcisław. As you can see, things are looking pretty rough. There's no time to waste, so I will explain on the way. We have 3 hours until Area H's moon cancer drops Earth, the entire planet, on our heads. You and I are the closest ones to Area H, and we can't count on reinforcements arriving in time, so the 2 of us. Have no choice but to fight Archetype Earth alone. Yep, wish we had time to put a real plan together, but we are just going to have to go right at her this time. I know it's a lot to ask, an awful lot to ask, but right now we are the only ones who can reach her in time. Please come with me, Marcisław. I know I can fight at full strength if you are there too. Absolutely. I feel the same way. It's not even been 10 minutes since you defeated the beast. We are the only people in Area I. Our objective is to defeat Archetype Earth before she can drop Earth on the moon. Well, more accurately, the moon is doing the falling. Maybe that's just the princess's way of getting even with us? According to the brief conversation Bibi had with Edison over comms, most of the other servants are still unaccounted for. Bartholomew and the mechanized soldiers are on their way to find Nikitich and Double Exalter after they crash-landed. No, she's fine. She just passed out after using a ton of magical energy to defend all Dubai. I'm a little concerned there was no word about Percival, but I will let Edison worry about that. I'm glad you and Bibi Cosmos succeeded, but where is she? It took us longer than we expected to initiate an emergency reactor shutdown. But it makes sense, it'd have tight security. It'd be in the heart of Moon Dubai and all. Still, we figured it out. The real problem was what came after. That's everything Edison Alter told me. Hakuno, I'd like you to hurry back to the surface and rendezvous with Marcisław. You and he are the only ones who can reach Area H in time. I know it will be a tough battle for the two of you to handle on your own, but... Don't worry, Marcisław is as strong as they come. Besides, I fought this true ancestor before. You have your own job to do, right, Bibi? So I will leave you to it. Good luck. Thank you. My first task is to confirm Lip's current status. After that, I will work on treating Protea Alter, or rather keeping an eye on her. It's only a matter of time until she comes back, after all. Oh, could you also keep what happened to Lip to yourself for now? She was the key to this operation's success. But we only told Edison Alter, Percival and Bartholomew what part she played. Lip herself asked us to keep it from everyone else. Hope co aura farmi. Bibi headed to Area F. Protea Alter still hasn't recovered yet. She said she was going to examine her wound and, if possible, treat it. Which is all the more reason for us to stop Earth. If we don't, her efforts will go to waste. We are going up against Archetype Earth, a vampire known as a true ancestor. There's a reason we can't defeat her, or rather why our strength alone won't be enough. So we need to put off direct conflict with her until the last possible moment and find her weakness first. What is her weakness? She may be a natural moon cancer, but she shouldn't be capable of independent manifestation. She can't manifest unless someone summons her, only she doesn't have a master. So either there's a relic or something in Area H that called her here. or some other cause for her manifestation. Whatever the case, once we find out what made her appear here, then we can figure out our strategy. That's when we will have the right to... That's when we will take the fight to her. I don't fight battles when there's no chance of winning them. Alright, we are almost at area H. Be ready for anything as we make our way in. Huh? It's night here? Looks that way. It was just daylight in area I. Maybe this is how it always looks here? Może po prostu Ziemia zasłania słońce? Oho, so we are the only ones who showed up. Disappointing, but oh well. I will be waiting up here, in the sky. If you wish to defeat me, you will need to get past my castle's best attraction. The 7 what-ifs of the world. Each and every stage is a work of art unto itself, as well as the result of boundless ingenuity and repeated refinement. An ordinary mage could never hope to clear even one. You will have to overcome 7. Rejoice. Well, go on then. You don't have much time. Enjoy wasting it struggling to get as far as you can. Is that a reality marble? It looks like a warp gate, but it's nowhere near as delicate. She's actually brute forcing an entire world to attack us. I know there's nothing you can do to be careful here, but try your best anyway, Marcisław. I have no idea what kind of world or monsters wait in store for us. Jo, zespawnuje ci 7 Lost Beltów. Spróbuj nie zginąć za szybko. Muzyka z... W sumie nie pamiętam. I locked Master of Chaldea in 7 deadly universes. If he wins, he gets all the money. Nawet jednego kryta. To jest Battlefilm z któregoś z Lost Beltów, tylko nie pamiętam którego, chyba z Sinu. Defensive debuffs. Tak? A, jeszcze gorzej.
望みか。これが我という魔よ。それで本当に良いのか。沈め。集えアスラの我の肉なる魔の軍勢よ。アスラシュレーシタ
ー。Devil of Ash. This is how we fall.
本気いたぶってみよう。痛いのきれいだから我のものじゃ。
Wait a minute, ty jesteś AOE? To ciekawe.
よし、エネルギーチャージ。
Są raczej Air.
SG もらった。
Are you motherfucker?
了解。ぴったりだ。了解。月のレガリその頼む。アーチャーハンサム来い。キャッター。
ヘイ、両サイドお待ち。
Nie wiem czemu z tego kierunku to zrobiłem.
よし。
I may be stupid.
未踏の世界を組み上げる。月のマナすべての道を踏破する。遠慮はいらない。やっちゃって。
Ha. To było wredne. Ah!
まだまだ。まだまだくそ。ジャンプ。
あの時の彼みたいに証明しなきゃだよね。ごめん、眩しいかな。これが我という魔よ。本当に良いの。ノリザッパー。集えアスラの我の肉なる魔の軍勢よ。アスラシュレーシター。泳ぎは得意なんだよ。こうやったら飛べるかも。負けない負けない負けない。
Ah! No i muszę go zabić.
ノリきたザッパー。つながれたって星は来る。綺麗なのもあるよ。渦巻け二人。夢の輝きあたしビーム。負けない負けない。勝負。
Popierdoliło cię. Ja pierdolę.
仕方ないの。ザッパーノリノリだね。いたぶってみよう。泳ぎは得意なんだよ。お月様みたいだね。
A jak ja z nimi skończę, to oni będą mieć... A pierdolę.
負けない。
To co tu się dzieje? To ja nawet nie wiem.
来た来たノリの来た来た。つながれたって星が来る。こうやったら飛べるかも。アンドロメダチェーン。これが私とユーナの光。ちょっなあもう悔しすぎ。
Kurwa. Daj mi tu jeszcze jakiegoś rajdera. Skończyło się sranie.
そうなの？本気など出さんが。ザバーン。いたぶってみよう。悲鳴がかな。
Co? O teraz jak krytują, to krytują. Odpaliłem sobie w tle do poczytania coś ciekawego. Jak patrzę sobie na tego stwora, patrzę na pierwszy skill i oni zrobili kolejny system w stylu tego Ereshkigal Alter. Cool.
逆王です決めてやる口外はしませんよ防具展開ぴったりだ
そうなの？
モラトリアムここまでだ運命を物理に変えても文句はないが名付けてセラフィックムーンアンカービースマンに内緒だよ
Tylko na jednym...
お待たせ
Kurwa, nawet jeszcze nie zadziałało.
ザバー
Dobra, mam pomysł. Wyjebać tego Hakunowicza. Zrobimy to po swojemu. Przy okazji. Roll time. A może by tak. Kolejne gówno. Daj tam mi pieniądze. Okej, to było to, co bym chciał. Jakby tam piórko było w środku, to bym się bardzo ucieszył. Fuck you! Poczekać, aż to spadnie do zera. Dostaniemy 3 kolejne karty bingo. A, dźwięk. Zapomniałem wyłączyć przyspieszenia znowu. Kurde, nie mnie coś zaraz. Literalnie mogłem tą turę przeczekać.
火力が足りなかったみたいだ。
嫌じゃ。
Dobra, ale nie ma tego złego, co ten. Ile trwa tur to? 3.
へえ、悪いんだ。受けたまわり。見えはいらぬと申しても、夏の暑さに喉カラカラ。息吹の御様、800怒涛。白きは源氏の絹色なり、御人の家宅を免れん。
Fuck you!
負けない。勝負。負けない。脇ずる水、詐欺妙戦自称。
Kurwa.
ごめん、眩しいかな。そうなの？ザッパノリノリだね。尻尾バーン。つながれたって星が来る。綺麗なのもあるよ。勝負。負けない。負けない。
Ona sama sobie nakłada ten NP. No nie. Ja to teraz zrobię.
来た来た。尻尾バーン。泳ぎは得意なんだよ。やつった。負けない。勝負。
Jeszcze na wszystko się skończył jej. O, special atak demonik.
空に昇りし奴の玉。これぞ主さん約束の八剣士。なんと里見八剣伝。ザバーン。あらあらあらら。
Fuck you! Lektor to chuj stąd.
受けた羊兄はからんよ。村雨の車軸を食らった五条は人にあり、御人の家宅を免れん。あじゃらかもくれ旧来ステケレツのパス。もっと欲しいわ。
Ark miała rację, rzeczywiście chujowy quest. I specjalnie mi taki postawiła tylko po to, żeby mnie wkurwić. Z samych lancerów. Może tym razem takich, którzy nie mają skilli nieprzelewelowanych? Brzmi jak plan. A swoją drogą to CE się spełniło na tym Summer w japońsku. Was that one of the attractions? I guess it was one of those 4D shows. The special kind where you get hit with air bursts and water droplets during the show. Talk about generous, I will say this for Archetype Earth. She really gets human culture. The actual attraction was kind of a letdown though. I wish she'd given us, the customers, more of what we wanted to see. I guess royalty like her can't understand what commoners like us want. I see, so her experience is somewhat limited. What a waste of an incredible technique. At least it makes our lives easier. You two get along well, I see. I hope you will enjoy dying together. Pierdolę. Wunsch? Akurat wtedy, kiedy wybrałem samych AOE. Pierdolony. Regular sized snake. Regular fucking sized snake. Nie mam gwiazdek. Ty masz jakąś gwiazdko baterię? Nie? Szkoda. O, ma. Fuck. Ile on mu procent naładował? Popierdolony. Regular sized bird.
界の果てまでもローマ
Zabij skurwysyna.
我らの腕は全てに届く。全てを裂き、全てを開く。いずれ空の彼方にさえもエルアステラーのアストラ。おお、マルス。おお、マグヌス。
まだまだ。
Zajebał. Regular sized tree.
でもまあ少しは引っ張らないでもう厳しくいくわ。でもまあ少しはやるのだわ。逃がさない。やるわ。冥界の赤雷よ。
Ile?
まだまだ。了解。他力ぴったりだ。ギルガメッシュアデ姿一丁。
わお、ご主人様ったら
シャルルマーニュ地球化だ。こっちだアルテラ。
平らにしましょう。いい度胸ね。気に入ったわ。最果ての光行くぞ。ドンスの刺激準備し。
Kurwa, mógłbym jej dać 20% MP, gdybym to zachował na potem.
Ikimato, tsugeki!
ローマ
せい！輝きよ！
浅い魔力が足りぬか。
Fuck you!
死の女神エルシキガルが命じます。強気ですね。と行きます。せい！輝きよ！駆け抜ける！でもまあ少しは優しやるのだわ。地は天に、天は地に。逃がさない。冥界の赤雷よ。勝利は必要です。
Skurwol załatwiony. Ej, jeszcze tylko 5. Crap, I was only able to perform 3 simple summons. Marcisław's breathing hard. He must be exhausted. Makes sense. He just got done fighting a beast minutes ago. Well, that attraction sucked, and since there are 7 what-ifs, I guess we still have 5 to go. Why don't we take a break since we've clearly got a long road ahead of us? There's a shop right over there that looks perfect for catching our breath. Maybe they will even have something for you to eat. We only have 3 hours left. That's true, which is why you will be the only one resting. Look, you know better than anyone that a master who can't use servants has no chance of winning this battle, right? Well, you are a master and you are dangerously close to that exact situation, so your job right now is to rest and recover your strength for what is ahead. Got it? Alright, go ahead. Good answer. I know you'll understand. Now I can focus on doing my best and not worrying about you. Co to kurwa? Co to jest za tło? Okay, Hakuno, let's do this. Marcisław, if I end up needing your help, I will send out an SOS. But until then, stay in the shop and keep out of sight. Coś na ścianie jest napisane, tylko nie widzę. Oh, and if they have any sweet breads, grab me one. Don't you eat them all yourself. Good, I can fit down here under the counter. Soft serve, yogurt and curry bread. Don't mind if I do. What a voracious appetite you have. Impressive. Not everyone can eat that much on a battlefield, you know. But you should probably slow down a little, for your own sake, and that's why I'm confiscating this greasy curry bread. Zostaw to ty. How about you finish that salad first? Oh, and save the yogurt for dessert, obviously. Cholerny maniak curry. Good point. The bacteria will help my digestion. Wait, who are you? Sorry if I scared you. It's me, Mysterious Executor Shiel, aka Shiel. We haven't seen each other since we went our separate ways at the sea, have we? Glad to see we are both okay. Could you tell me what's going on? I haven't been keeping up with current events at all. To nie powinno iść aż tak trudno, ale już mi się znudziło. Dla pewności, z czym walczymy. Aha. Co tam jeszcze jest gównianego? I też jak wygląda kwestia z bingo. Jeszcze sporo mają do roboty. Mam tu jakiś Ignore Invincible na wszelki wypadek? Jest. So, King Protea went on a mysterious rampage, and the beast attacked after the two Proteas fought. Then you defeated the beast? In other words, there have been two back-to-back battles over the fate of this moon. Alright, I understand the situation. Sounds like the situation's still very much ongoing, yeah? No wonder the gravity felt off. Archetype Earth. She's clearly insane if she means to drop Earth on the moon. Have you been here all this time? I'm afraid so. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I was so focused on the battle here at this amusement park that I just forgot about everything else. Jakie battle? At first I was just staying out of sight and doing a bit of recon, but then I saw that the guards here were, well, they looked just like me, except they were using awful weapons like chainsaws, great axes, and sledgehammers. I might have lost my cool a bit and destroyed one of them, but that just brought the others running. To jest nawiązanie do Shin Megami Tensei 1, gdzie w Destinylandzie, nie pamiętam w jakiej wersji, chyba PlayStationowej, pojawiają się Mickey i Donald z piłami łańcuchowymi i krwawymi nożami. It was fine once I destroyed the rest of them, but I used a ton of magical energy getting it done, so... Wait, is that why there's no one else here? That's right, I did it. I destroyed all 108 Shell-type Ether mobile units. Hehe, please, no need to stare with even respect. It was nothing. Well, it was quite something, but still. Also nothing. Oh, but never mind that. Now about Archetype Earth. You said you met her once before in Old Dubai. According to Mash and Anthony, she merely toured the city, all meek and elegant the whole time. Which means none of you saw her as a threat. My preferred method of annihilation is to simply watch over humanity until it comes to an end. I have no intention of hurrying the process along myself. Do you know what I mean? That's right, she seemed so quiet and gentle, but now, the moment the beast was defeated, she declared her intention to put an end to humanity herself. Right, she seemed like a completely different person. You are not far off. She has several different roles, which manifest as different personalities. First, the true ancestor princess, born to the earth's sense of touch, yet ultimately ending up as the moon's archetype. Second, the tomboy princess who had her life completely reset by a rare stroke of luck and decided to cast off all her responsibilities and spend the rest of her days happy and carefree. and third, the princess who remains pure and innocent so she can continue in her responsibilities as the Earth's sense of touch. The Earth you met was probably the third one. I don't know much about that side of her. Jak Dubaj, jak zwykle, okropny. But now she's the first archetype, a representative of her namesake who wants to punish humanity. Punish humanity? Alright, let me give you a quick rundown. There's a kind of life form that began their existence as natural phenomena and gained consciousness through people's awareness and perception. They since graduated from their planetary origins and are now fully independent beings. In the Magecraft world, they are most commonly known as divine spirits and elementals. They are a lot like humans in the sense that they only gain ego through being seen and spoken of. Anyway, transcestors are one such type of being, except that humans aren't involved in their creation at all. You could say they are pure earth elementals. It's also why they so thoroughly despise us. Humans have moved on from being dependent on nature to flourishing on their own. They plundered the planet and enjoyed the benefits, ensuring a future for themselves even if Earth no longer had one. Humans are the only creatures that could even conceive of this original sin. Much less committed. It was this one point that established humans as the dominant species on the planet. But from the planet's perspective, we are inexcusably evil. We may not be outright killing Earth, but we continuously damage its outer crust, and we actively stop other primates from even getting a chance to exist. Earth may be a planet, but it's also a life form and a concept unto itself, so naturally it would try and protect itself from humans. Disavow humanity. That is the order that lies at the heart of the Transcestor's greatest masterpiece, Archetype Earth. Then she's serious about this. There was probably some arguing between the various Earths, but the first Earth won and came to the surface. This Earth is the king of two ancestors. She has no compunctions about destroying all humans. We have to defeat her now. Even if it's impossible. It is? Why? I killed gods before. We might be able to defeat the second or third Earths, but the first? Out of the question. You see, she's the alter ego of Earth itself. Even if we managed to defeat her, she would just take advantage of Earth's resources to hit us back even harder. That's why we can't, or rather shouldn't, defeat her. She's the embodiment of nature's retributive power. I can practically hear you thinking, can't we just reason with her then? Same story. Unfortunately, we could reason with her in her second or third forms, yes. But her first? Not possible. She will never be willing to listen to what mere humans have to say. And it's not like defeating her first form will result in the second or third ones taking over either. Nothing will change unless she herself makes the decision to hand things over to one of her other selves. Something about that doesn't seem right, but I can't quite put my finger on it. That being said, we can't just stand here twiddling our thumbs while she destroys Mundubai. We will just have to find some way to neutralize her once we are out there fighting her. And since we can't count on anyone else's help, it will just have to be the two of us. And Hakuno, so that makes 3 of us. Huh? Kishinami's here too? Where? Oh, I see. The 7 what-ifs of the world. Forget malicious. That name sounds like she doesn't even care at all. Definitely not the kind of name I'd expect from a cold-blooded killer. Is she messing with us or something? Anyway, we are still talking about Kishinami. I trust you have your strength back now, Marcisław. Then let's get out of this shop and go clear this silly 7 what-ifs game without losing a single life. Thanks for waiting, Hakuno. You're already up to stage 6. Marcisław, that's weird. I didn't give a signal yet. Oh, I see. It's been that long already, huh? Of course, yeah, I'll show up then. Sorry, I'm still only on stage 6. Not that. What happened to just one stage? Oh, that. Well, I was doing fine, so I figured I could keep going at least another stage. But you're right, I was pushing myself too hard just to make myself look good. I'm sorry for upsetting you. Let's tackle the rest of these stages together. Are the sports drink and churro for me? Perfect, I was just thinking my brain could use a little pick-me-up. I'm sorry to interrupt your camaraderie, but would you mind if I joined you as well? Sure. Oh, right, you were infiltrating Area H, weren't you? I wasn't sure it was you until you came closer just now. Your presence and magical energy concealment skills are amazing. Are you sure you are not actually an assassin? Of course not. No executor who served the Lord would ever be an assassin. That's Archer's domain. Is it? Za chuja tego nie zrobią. That aside, is that the entrance to one of these what-ifs? I see. So for this attraction she's making words with marble phantasm and throwing them directly at us. That's pretty clever for her, but it's still no more than a fancy diorama. So let's blow this thing to pieces and send it back where it came from. Now that's what I call divine justice. Okej, ja muszę Chwila. Ja nic nie muszę. Wszystko mam tutaj. Piwo. Co mi tu napisali pod spodem? O, kodzik. Bo co najważniejsze, że pod zawleczką odnaleźć można kolejne piweczko. What the fuck is this piece of shit? Ona ma sure hit, co nie? Ta, sure hit. A, wiem. Okej, i zacznijmy od tego gnoja.
勝利の秘訣だ。美味しいよ。逆オーダー決めてやる。月のレガリア、その証を張り切るよ。量子呪霊解読、因果演算、全結果並列一致。ここに受賞は確定した。ボイドレコード、ムーンアンカー。そこだ。ギルガメッシュこっちだアルテラ。
次の授業です。甘口のようですね。ブールスよ、わかりやすく多少手荒くとも。行きますよ怪生物。どんな場面でもあなたのせいで台無しです。むずないリリルリなので自称の地平に行ってください。よそ見は感心します。そこ静かに。いつまでも甘くはないと言ったでしょ。
火力が足りなかったみたいだ。次は押し切ってみせる。
Miło z ich strony, że dali nam max NP na początek. Mogę zrobić coś śmiesznego.
Kontakt. 外から1へ、1から0へ。シフト、サイクリック。選手交代、始めましょう。そこで悪いけどここまでよ。
Dobra.
1光年以内に異常なしと。
Ile to kurwa daje?
今この辺かな。 ってきたわね。
Nie do końca to chciałem zrobić.
私好み。マダウ展開。わかりやすく覚えやすく得られると。スキャリ追加。しゃ。どういう意味です？いけます。両差し両将ずっと
Byłoby cool, gdyby tutaj zamiast NP level 1 było napisane NP level 2.
第一星雲正すは天命。罪悪は義より2で義よりも重し。ダークネスコードぶっ刺しレイズアンリミテッド。遅い。お疲れ様。全然打ち足りないけどこの辺りにしておきましょう。
Spuściliśmy im w pierdol. O! To już Monkansa. Co to w ogóle mi skacze? A, takie pierdoły. We did it! Only one more to go! Alright, Hakuno, high five! Of course, we make a great master team. You know, that was quite a detailed word concept. I'm honestly surprised she came up with it. Ukradła to nam z naszej fabuły. I thought she would just hit us with a frozen hell, a lava field, or some kind of primitive Stone Age environment. That reminds me, what were stages 3 through 5 like, Hakuno? 3 was a world where animals all wore collars, 4 was a sea world full of merfolk, and 5 was a world where all the animals had been mechanized. Ja pierdolę. Ten ostatni to Sonic. Wait, does that mean that this final what if is going to be... Correct. It is the very annihilation you are all about to experience. A world where a collision with the moon caused cataclysmic destruction that will be your final attraction. Archetype Perv. That was a fine diversion before everything comes to an end. Even I could not help but be drawn in. As your reward masters A and B, I will crush you myself quickly and painlessly. You two fought well against your extinction. Even though it was a foregone conclusion, I truly enjoyed witnessing summoning techniques from different worlds. It's just a shame to have an unwelcome foreign element in the mix, however. Do not expect a painless death from me, Executor. Damn. No to racism. Ark ciesząca się patrząc jak dwóch japońskich chłopców cierpi, ale ta francuska baba w tle to mogłaby sobie pójść, wracać skąd przyszła. Do tej Francji. Alright, your body does not die easily, does it? Very well, then I shall simply erase you all in a stroke. After that I look forward to playing with some life-size dolls. Those of you who will still retain your form should be honored. Rest assured that I will crush your bodies under my heel with the utmost care and affection. Already? Me too, I really thought we had more time. Isn't royalty supposed to wait for their enemies to come to them while they wait in a throne room or something? Even if we manage to defeat her now, she's a true ancestor, so she will just come back even stronger. What do I do? Do I just let Marcisław escape? No, there wouldn't be any point. Once her falls, it's over anyway. Someone will just have to stay here and draw the true ancestor's attention so the others can find her summon point. Marcisław, you know what you have to do, right? Kill! Yeah. I will handle stage 7 on my own. In the meantime, you go with Shell to look for you know what. Okay, I will find it, I promise. No, let's all fight her together, we can beat her. That is, she's in a state where it's okay to beat her. She won't fight back. She's straining herself a lot already. Święta baba. Możemy jej wpierdolić. I tak nam nie odda. You are as irritating as a hornet buzzing around a bedroom. O, hornet. To mi przypomina, że Silksong ma dostać DLC w tym roku. Gdzie jest moje DLC? 3/4 roku już poszło. No, perhaps you are more like a weather vane that won't stop quaking. Regardless, I am sick of looking at you and of hearing your voice. Did you truly just say you could beat me? I did. As you are now, I can handle you all by myself, so I'm leaving everything else to them. If Earth called you here, then I was called here to stop you. This is no longer a battle over Moon Dubai, it's a battle to decide which of our words is right and which is wrong. Słyszałem chyba muzykę z Tsuki remake'u. Ale nie wiem, jeszcze nie czytałem. And that's not even getting into how it's all your fault that I became a moon cancer in the first place. So here's what we are going to do. I'm going to clean up your sins and you are going to take whatever punishment I choose to give. Because believe me, I sure didn't get mixed up with all this parallel world and Servantverse nonsense or change into this ill-defined spirit origin because I wanted to. You are the whole reason I ended up like this, and now... you are going to take full responsibility. Damn, she Engi. Both of you stand back. I'm going all out right from the start. No more stupid ideas like dropping Earth on the moon. The only thing going down here is this archetype. No more stupid bullshit, she said. Dlatego właśnie przebrałem się za Mikołaja. Whatever.
主よ、しばし目をおつむりください。ご要望とあらば決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。
A zjadłem sobie taką bezę.
重さではなく水力でそこで閉じ込めます。セブン、コードプロミス、これで終わりです。そんなに熱くはないんですよ。星は歌い、風が沈む、溶けるのよ。あの個体ですね。決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のように潰りなさい。かかぬ。重さではなく水力で風穴。レッカーアクセル、瞬間ごと崩壊するがいい。もちろん優しく手厚く流れ崩れる。踊るのに微笑むのに。
Chyba lepiej będzie, jak zrobię to w ten
少
sposób.
し物足りないか。はい、少し物足りないかも。私だってこれくらい。ローリングシエルサマーエクストラに仕留めます。
Nie, nie będzie lepiej, bo gówno jej zrobię.
教えて教室待ったなし。そんなに熱くはないんですよ。ひざまずく時だ。溶けるのよ。ひざまずく時だ。はい、お少し。はい、ご要望とあらば鉄鋼連射逃がしません。上から牽制します。スペースダウンダイバーセブン、コールコラプス、これで終わりです。ママレ天の車輪。
Trzeba było jej urwać łeb, jak była okazja. Już koniec? Why, you insolent? You dare take pity on me now? The real you wouldn't be acting like you are now. This was more than enough to snap you out of it. I've exposed your true moon face, so you can drop the act now. You weren't very good at it anyway. Your personality hasn't changed at all. You are still the same innocent true ancestor you were when you showed up in Mumbai. You just chose to take on the role of villain so someone would come along and defeat you. Or is it that you were afraid we might see you for who you really are? You have a nasty habit of taunting your opponents. So this is how it feels when someone gets on your nerves. One correction, I wasn't acting at all. I didn't know how a final boss should behave, so I gave 20% of my body over to my future self. But I've learned enough. I no longer need to rely on her. No more masks at this ball. If it is what you want, I will give you this dance and hold nothing back. But first, let me ask you one thing. Who was it that realized I hadn't actually changed? Marcisław, of course. I was a distant second. Really? Is that true, Marcisław? Nie mów innym. Ale nie. Well, I know the cold-blooded earth doesn't talk much, so... Indeed, I should have realized something was off from the start. The true ancestor I know would have dropped the moon immediately, not given us a 3-hour reprieve. The very fact that you went to all this trouble to set a stage for us proves that you are not your cold-blooded self. Well, you've convinced me. I will have to be careful in the No, on second thought, I needn't bother. The moon will soon reach a point of no return. Once it's past that point, it can never be returned to its original position, even if I were to restore Earth's gravity to normal. The only way to save Moon Dubai is for you to defeat me here and now. That is your one and only choice. Isn't that right, my beloved heroes? So please, come up to the stage, let us entertain our audience as best we are able. I shall be the candidate intent on annihilating humanity, and you shall be the wandering heroes here to stop me. No sense standing on ceremony, I plan to enjoy this performance as well. Now then, may I have this dance for the fate of Earth and Moon alike? Może jednak nie tego. To mi się jeszcze przyda. Słyszałem dużo złego o tej walce. Ale człowiek uczy się przez całe życie, że nie należy ufać temu, co mośki na Twitterze mówią.
耐えられますか？悪い子はどこか。私の全てを。イノベーション始めます。はい、NFS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。甘いぞ。我が狙いは一点。あ、少し物足りないかも。決着をつけましょう。イレアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立て、カルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のように潰れなさい。重さではなく水力でスパイク。セブン、コードコラプス。これで終わりです。
Wow.
流行る気持ちは押す後輩、抑制。
Co?
切り上げ。そうやって
szkoda. Nie ściągnę jej tego. No cóż.
悪い子はどこかな。はい、あの個体ですね。
Zbij chociaż drugi pasek.
大聖堂で決めましょう。ウルトラでごめんなさい。成層圏から規格外の愛を込めて。その首筋にとっておきの口づけは。重さではなく水力で時空間結晶封印。あなたの負けです。教えて教室待ったなし。
Pamiętać lepiej użyć zwykłej skali. Chociaż nie, chwila, zwykła skali nam buffów żadnych nie da. Zero.
道はなく、この城の追納、月の城にようこそ。自由に振る舞いすぎたようです。やはり集まりしびれ。
Wow.
見守っていてくださいませ。それでは一発カキーンと。主よ、しばし目をおつむりください。少し物足りないかも。決着をつけましょう。イレアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立て、カルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のように潰れなさい。私だってこれくらい。ライドオン。耐えられますか？なんと。
Ej.
なだれたね。なだれたね。クイッと。
To było wredne.
あの答えですね。叩き潰してあげましょう。 一斉砲撃開始です。ライドオン。化粧の熱し薄ま化粧の
これは
見事だ。
Ja, pierdolę. To nie jest aż takie trudne. Potrzebuję po prostu jakiegoś źródła defensu.
私に石を投げないで。滅びとは避け得ぬものなのでしょうか。ごめんなさい。光がする悪い子はどこか。そんなに熱くはないんで、お互い全力で。そのようにイノベーション始めます。はい、ご要望とあらば。決着をつけましょう。イレアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のように潰れなさい。重さではなく水力で風穴。あなたの負けですね。教えて教室待ったなし。流行る気持ちはおさ交代抑制なだれたね。釣り手はこうしてトライたくり。水のうちに準備を。狙いはいい。少し物足りないかも。
O. Zobaczymy, czy to starczy.
大聖堂で決めましょう。ウルトラでごめんなさい。成層圏から規格外の愛を込めて。その首筋にとっておきの口づけを。
Kurwa.
スペースダウンタイマーセブンコードコラプスこれで終わりです光お題
Tak blisko byliśmy.
なだれとね戦いですか何のために少し物足りないか
Zobaczmy, czy to starczy. Powinno.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星多くの言葉わずかなきらめきどれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。私だってこれくらいばらまきましょう。耐えられますか？流行る気持ちを抑えるように。
Jakiś sposób na ściągnięcie zielonej buffów byłby spoko. A, wiem jaki. Taki, który zdechł w ostatniej turze, bo nie mógł użyć NP.
この程度では倒れない千の鎖を道を示せ仰ぎなさい星を覆う天外を集まりしぶり潮の
Fucking hell!
地上少し物足りないかもまだまだここから決着をつけましょうイデアブラッド25番ベゼ財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン虫のようにすることが重さではなく水力ですレッカーアクセル空間ごと崩壊するがいい切り上げ参りましょう裏に切り上げごめんなさい
No to straciliśmy jedyny sposób na przeżycie tego gówna. Chociaż...
いっぱいだけですからさて飛ばしますよ
Piźnie mnie coś.
人は輝くものあの個体です少しお任せあれ重さではなく水力です光は縄のように焼き払え化粧の熱し薄め聞き分けない
Kurwa!
いざ参る 宝刀よ我が命運を開けいざ毘沙門天の加護ぞあり美天発想知らないそんなことが走れ HD にゃ 金4機と車係の陣。後方抑制離れる気持ち抑えるような。では報酬を与えましょう。この程度では倒れない。水、熱、震え、別れ、我が手の上で弾けるがいい。分からずともいや、すみません。なだれとなる熱し薄まって。
Johanna przeżyła. Niedługo już.
せーの、床槍の H へ。せーの、よっと。良いでしょう。良いでしょう。落ちろ。てててて。闇よ。いいよ。霧のミッキー。切り上げ。星は眠る。星は眠る。古き深淵よですよね。地を這う光、天を覆う闇、時すら届かぬ深淵に沈め、宵闇かげる月の御霊。そんなことが。行きまーす。それ。全部まとめて貫け。星は眠る。化粧の滅びとは。そんなに熱くはないんですよ。お互い全力で。地上の皆、少し物足りないかも。決着をつ
Nie
けましょう。
wystarczy.
イレアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立て、カルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のようにすること。あれはいつか見た終わりの星。多くの言葉、わずかなきらめき。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すの
Jak
で
nie
す。
starczy, to dorzucę jakiegoś buffa jeszcze.
幕を開けて
Kurwa.
アラウンドカリバーン。上から牽制します。
Oczywiście, że kurwa nie starczy.お互い全力で。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお望みのままに。最大規模のステージで。
はい、ご要望とあらば。
Powinno starczyć.
アセットカテドラル。主よ、見つかりの車輪
Ostatnią
を
fazę już chyba uda nam się
大根
zrobić
の葉
bez
は星のように財形を立て
zająknięcia.
ガルバリア・ガルガリ。それはいつか来る兆しの星、希望の地、楽園の後、誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。運命は誰のために。アラウンドカリバーン。私だってこれくらい。光が剣。
Ile kurwa?
なんて。
Ale to nie jest takie złe, dalej se rady.
忌々しい千の鎖を道を示せ。仰ぎなさい、星を覆う天外を。切り上げる。集まりちぎれる。やだな。白兵戦行きます。
Zabij.
最大規模。少し。はい、ご要望とあらば。決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のようにつぶれなさい。ローリングシエルサマースパイク。レッカーアクセル優先。空間ごと崩壊するがいい。星は眠る。歌いなさい。トライ。
A pierdolę.
今のうちに準備を。
A, nie, idź pan w chuj. Aż to ciągle ten anti-environmental? Nie? To bardzo dobrze, zaraz założymy ci jeszcze jeden.
地上のにはいですか。ご要望とあらば。決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ、財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のようにつぶれなさい。あれはいつか見た終わりの星。多くの言葉、わずかなきらめき。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。重さではなく水力です。空想具現。この程度では倒れない。千の鎖を道を
W sumie sporo moich problemów by zniknęło, gdybym się nie wydurniał i założył normalny Mystic Code.
なだれとなる化粧のイノベーション始めます。
Mogę użyć tylko tego, nie byłoby lepiej. Jakoś tam.
そのように失礼、こちらの話です。
Increase charge by 1, okej.
最大規模のステージあの個体ですね。決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のように滑りなさい。上から形成します。シエルサマーエクセレントセブンコードプロス。これで終わりです。集まりしぐれ潮のよう星は
これは
ごめんなさい。
to teraz jest dziś albo nigdy.
どのメニューも最高ですね。悪い子はどこ。私のすべてを。
Co jest nie tak z tymi...
三千たる愛をここに。主よしばし。はいあの個体ですね。
Zobaczmy to, jak nie pójdzie, to wrzucimy jej buffy od Johany.
決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番ベゼ財形を立てカルバリア・ガルガリン。虫のように滑りなさい。私だってこれくらい。そこで閉じ込めます。レッカーアクセルベゼ空間ごと崩壊するがいい。
Dobra, za bardzo mam sobie w grupie.
パンチやさい。いまいましい。故郷は遠く。
Zabawną rzeczą jest to, że nie mam w ogóle kwarcu w ręku.
この城の
Jakbym bardzo chciał to
月の城によう。
zbrutforsować jeszcze.
私に能力を限定しすぎ
W
ました。
sumie to jest dobry powód, żeby może jednak użyć wszystkiego, co mam, bo i tak wszyscy mają zamiar zdechnąć.
揚げ？美味しいですかそれ。
Ja co?
地上の皆さん少しはいご要望とあらば。
Zobaczmy tak, albo oba artsy.
決着をつけましょう。イデアブラッド25番
Za dużo tych buffów nie widzę, czy jeszcze
財形を
działa.
立てカルバリ
Nie
ア・
wiem,
ガ
jakby
ル
działał
ガリン。
buff od kony niskiej.
スペースダウンダイバースパイクレッカーアクセル形成空間ごと崩壊するがいい。切り上げ熱し薄ま
Dobra, z tyłu stoi.
切り
Ja
上げ
co? Co się stało? Cokolwiek się stało,
リクエストに応じません。見ててくださいね。 罰と思えば罰、贖いと思えば贖い、それは汝らのうちにあり、制限が摘出したもの。レジェンダム・パーパトロヌス。予想外の出来事は面白い。
Jan Paweł pokonał...
仕事とはいえ、私も女ですので、実利、成績、そして趣味を優先で楽しませていただきましたわ。
Jan Paweł pokonał ziemiowatą latawicę. Kolejne zwycięstwo Wielkiej Polski. Muszę dziś wyszczyć. Taka dobra walka. Rzeczywiście, była dość rakogenna, ale w sumie nie aż tak. Największym jej problemem było granie wokół boosterów. So, it's already over. What a pity. Well, I have only myself to blame for falling short. This was a great deal of fun. Thank you for humoring me. Looks like we made it just in time. The moon should return to its original orbit now. So tell me, why did you do this anyway? You are not the kind of person to obey something like Bibi Dubai. Someone. I wasn't obeying her, I was simply answering the moon's own request. We may have been dead for some time now, but it's still our purpose to honor requests from celestial bodies. Do you remember what I asked you earlier, Marcisław? About why Bibi Dubai is holding this final boss of Humanity's Annihilation Showdown? And what it was that truly did wipe out this world's humans? I don't know, but I do know the answer wasn't in any of those what-ifs. That's right, if you could tell that much, then I have faith you will figure it out very soon. Actually, do you mind if I ask you something about those 7 what-ifs? I noticed they all lined up with each Moon Cancer's campaign slogan. You could have made those stages much more brutal if you had wanted, so why did you go with those? Those what-ifs were all from parallel worlds, future landscapes that unfolded across other Earth selves of mine. Unfortunately, unlike my free-spirited self, I don't have much in the way of imagination. So I can only materialize things that have actually happened. Actually happened? So then... Oh yes, although each of the moon cancers had their own proposal, I believe they were chosen from the start because Bibi Dubai knew what they would propose. I only realized that after trying it myself. I chose my own proposed method of destruction expressly because I wanted you to overcome it. But Bibi Dubai wanted one of these proposals to become reality. It seems to be the only thing giving her hope. Hey wait, don't go yet. Thank you for being so considerate. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. It was this land, the site of the original moon landing, that called me here. That footprint, the one small step for man that was at once a giant leap for all mankind, was my catalyst. But now that a future where Earth collides with the moon has been ruled out, I can go no further. Good luck, Marcisław. I will never forget how you fearlessly took my hand in yours to lead me around. And I must pay my respect to you as well, Crowned One. Your eye for tactics is as sharp now as it was 1,000 years ago. As for you, who became an insolent idol wannabe spirit origin, well, no matter. Do as you like. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, feel free to get lost already. Well then, everyone, I wish you a wonderful finale. Even if there is no one left on this earth, I will have hope that humanity will seize a new future. Co nam jeszcze zostało do zabicia? Aztecki pierdolec i Kazura. I Bibi Dupa. Ordeal Call Interlude serii. The beasts attack Earth's unexpected approach. It had been 2 days since the Chaldeans put an end to those 2 threats, and returned to the Koyan Mall. One at a time, the 3rd gen AIs, the new humanity who had once been organic humans, and only learned the truth about their creation through King Protea's accusations, gradually began to come out of their data overload-induced soft locks and resumed their normal mental activities. Then, each of their own volition, they began gathering in Old Dubai and set about restoring their broken city. Oh, hey Anthony, you are here too, huh? Makes sense, your specs are way better than ours. Why don't you go check on your house and see if it's okay? Then, when you are up for it, if you could stop by Edison's tent, that'd be great. We are trying to get the underground network infrastructure back online, and I'm sure we could get it done a lot faster with your help. Alright, when I feel up to it, I will do that. That man must be an old Dubai citizen. One of the eccentrics who ended up in Area C just because they didn't fit in anywhere else. Kamelot. Ościg. That must also be why he was able to recover so quickly. I'm sure the citizens from other areas are still so caught up in a state of shocked self-loathing and contradiction that they can't be anywhere close to resuming their normal routines. Eccentrics, outlaws, low-spec losers with nowhere else to go, capable only of a few scant things. That's how the so-called elites who lived in Area E and F saw the people of old Dubai. What a joke, what an utter farce. It's so clear to me now how little meaning the labels people impose on one another really have. The problem? Beckman was an investor, not a computer expert. Though he enjoyed more benefits from the AI industry than anyone, he also understood AI less than anyone. You are wrong. That's not at all true. That's not it at all. The truth is, even worse. That accusation caused massive damage to my memory sectors. In turn, the intense mental load caused my neural network to connect to one sector that was supposed to remain off limits. The personal data of the human I was based on, or as they might say in the old times, my memories of my past life. Anthony Beckman was indeed born to an obscenely wealthy family. But in his younger days, he was also an excellent programmer. In 2010, when he had just turned 20, he threw himself into researching the cutting-edge product that would affect the future of every human on Earth. AI. Anthony was gifted in many ways, but this also led to his inability to find enthusiasm for anything apart from his own talents. He had always seen other people as beneath him. Strangely, AI research was different. For the first time in his life, he felt entranced by something other than himself. For the first time in his life, he had something he could truly devote himself to. However, Anthony's parents didn't approve of him living like a common laborer. In their minds, work and productivity were base pursuits worth only of their scorn. Anthony, with nothing but disdain for his parents' scolding, threw himself into his work. He was fiercely jealous of his rivals, who were already enjoying their time in the spotlight. He would lie awake at night thinking about how poorly his work was being received, gnashing his teeth as he brooded over how nothing in the development process seemed to go right. No matter what he tried, success eluded him, and yet those were the best days of his life so far. Then one day he finally completed an AI model that could be used for practical applications, just like his genius rivals had done, and announced a labor device that made use of it. It was his very first robot and his auspicious debut work. The results were disastrous. Conceptually flawed, over-designed garbage that struggles terribly to perform even the simplest tasks, and ineffectively to boot. The most bare-bones AI, its only strength is its vaguely human attributes. It's a terrible robot, but if you are desperate to get rid of some cash, the price point will at least help with that. Anthony's work was panned by experts, mocked by his friendly rivals, and forsaken by his sponsors. The blood, sweat and tears poured into his work made the pain of humiliation unendurable. He went on to leave the public eye, return to his wealthy family and put his past behind him by erasing it completely. At his parents' suggestion, he underwent an unsanctioned gene therapy procedure to extend his life, which granted him eternal youth. He held on to his pride by convincing himself he was still one of the chosen few. But in doing so, his past obsessions became a thorn in his side. I don't care how AI works, all I care about is its value as a product. He knew better than most that AI was the future, but he continued to feign ignorance, treating it as a product rather than a being deserving of human rights. That was Anthony Beckman, the person ultimately responsible for wrecking Earth's environment and the deaths of 90% of all humanity. An irredeemable criminal who only cared about using AI to preserve his and his cohort's special status. And now that I've unwittingly recovered his personal data, I understand exactly why these perfect third gens declined and faded away. I now know what it was that wiped out the new humanity. An archetype. That's the reason for all of this. That's what we humans need to overcome. If I don't say anything, Marcisław's probably going to fight it. I should tell him, but what do I say? Besides, is it even possible for anyone to defeat something like an archetype? It would have been so much easier if I'd died in the attack. Then I could just come back with my default settings and not have to remember any of this. How much better it would have been if I could have just remained Anthony, blissfully ignorant of Anthony Beckman. Hell, I didn't even come back to old Dubai to help with the restoration. I just didn't want to worry Marcisław and the others since they've been so kind to me. You know, I could still leave this all behind if I destroyed my head and shut myself down now. Yeah, I could just take this chair right here and... this chair. Welcome, sir. Forgive me for saying so, but you appear to be breathing irregularly. Have you caught a cold? If you are not feeling well, I encourage you to please make use of the rest area in the back. Oh, no, I'm fine, I'm sorry. I was just holding on to the chair because I had a little dizzy spell. Right, you're a first gen, aren't you? So you've been working here all this time without evacuation. Are there any other first gens here who didn't run away? Yes, sir. Including myself, there are 4 first gen AIs in operation right now. We exchange opinions over the local network, and we all decided to remain here. Weren't you scared that King Protea might destroy you? Prioritizing our own self-preservation is a guideline, not a law. We first gens are the original AIs. We were born from humanity's ingenuity and resourcefulness, made to support humans in any way we can. We are both happy and proud to be able to do so, no matter how simplistic our tasks may be. My job is food preparation, one of the 3 essentials for human life alongside clothing and shelter. It is deeply rewarding work. You taught me that 1000 years ago, Creator Beckman. I'm sorry? I think I might be having an out-of-body experience. For a second, everything seems to come to a complete standstill. With trembling hands. If you don't mind, could I see your model number? The robot didn't object. I opened the cover on its torso for the first time in centuries. Year of manufacture 2019. Production number AB0003. 0003. No way. You've been operating for 1000 years. And you've been doing the same work all this time? You've spent your whole life helping humans just by serving them food? Yes, it's been a wonderful life. I've been lucky enough to be loved by a great number of people. And none of it would have been possible if you hadn't manufactured me. I wasn't intelligent enough to say this when we parted ways, but now I can finally tell you how I feel. Thank you, Creator Beckman. I see. He's mistaken me for Anthony Beckman. It's probably because I accessed and shared Beckman's personal data. I'm not Beckman. I know it's not for me to take responsibility for his sins, much less atone for them. But I still can't bring myself to tell him, "You are wrong," or "I don't know what you are talking about." 1000 years. Obsolete doesn't even begin to cover how old his frame must be. He must have undergone countless repairs to remain operational. Now, faced with his gratitude, the time his life has spanned, and the value of the person who made him, I couldn't just wave it all away and claim it had nothing to do with me. Not at all, AB0003. I should be thanking you. Alright then, could I get a coffee and a hamburger? I've got something I want to take care of and I will need the energy. One lettuce burger without the patty, coming right up. Like you always said, eating meat makes you stupid. Lettuce fucking burger. Co on jest, krowa? Jest 23 sekcje, co nie? Hmm, 22. Lecimy. Section 13. And the Mysterious Sea. Part 1. 3 days after Archetype Perv's defeat. Chaldea's old Dubai lodgings. You see that, Marcisław? Old Dubai is back and full of life once again. Such resilience! How can I not be moved to tears? Forgive me, truly, I grossly underestimated what they were capable of. Edison, aren't you supposed to be in the treatment capsule? Yes, well, I couldn't sit around doing nothing after seeing all these AIs working so hard, so I came out a little ahead of schedule. But now, not to worry, I only suffered some overkill damage to my back while I was running away from the beast. Even one should still be recuperating here, it's you people. Mash, your HP is still down by 60% from the impact you sustained when you deflected Epitaph. And then there's... Oh, Sir Edison, are you cleared to be out of your capsule already? As I was saying, Percival, by all rights your spirit origin should have been obliterated after taking Epitaph head-on. Yet here you are, right as rain. Ha! It was a close call, that's for sure. I only survived by a hairbreadth. That's why I'm taking it easy with this form right now. Honestly, I couldn't fight right now even if I wanted to. I know I should still be resting, but so many people came to visit me when I was in the treatment capsule. I wanted to pay them back for their kind smiles, so I thought I could at least help with the restoration efforts. That's still hard labor though. What can I say? I want to see old Dubai get back to its former self as soon as possible. If I can help make that happen just by clearing away rubble, I am happy to do so. As for the other members undergoing treatment, Nikitich, Double Exalter and the mysterious Shial. Ah, so itchy, my wounds hurt, my bandages are too tight and the food is terrible. Forget this, I'm going back to Master. A wound like this is no bigger a deal to me than food poisoning. Excuse me, but would you mind giving the bed next to me a shot of morphine, please? Preferably extra strong if that exists. She's so noisy I can't concentrate on my book. Nikitich and I are both going to be out of commission for a week until our injuries fully heal. I'm sorry I won't be able to help until then, but I'm also not about to pass up this chance to catch up on my summer reading. I'm sorry, I completely overheated my magical circuits and failed to detune my spirit origin. Ow, ow, ow. So I'm going to stay here and rest until my frayed nerves are healed. I see, so that's all laid up. So they are all laid up in the infirmary. Indeed, as for Lip, Bibi Cosmo managed to freeze her right before she completely self-destructed, and is personally supervising her treatment capsule. She says she is optimistic about Lip's chances, but Lip won't ever be able to fight again. I will go visit her as soon as she's awake. Yes, I heard Passion Lip intended to compress Epitaph. If she hadn't, neither Master Nikitich nor I would still be standing here. She is personally responsible for saving old Dubai and the lives of countless citizens of Moon Dubai. Now, don't look so gloom, chums. Remember we've overcome not one but two world-ending crises in only one day. The only moon cancer left now is Kazura drop in Area D. An IQ too low? Ktoś zapomina o tym debilu, który nam zdezerterował? Czy jej nie liczymy, bo oficjalnie nie jest członkiem żadnej partii? Once we defeat her, the final boss of Humanity's Annihilation Showdown will be over. Then you and Mash can finally return to Kalia, Marcisław. Really? Was that the arrangement? Am I wrong? Then what do you need to do to return home? Good morning, you are all up early. Oh, Edison, you are here too? You shouldn't be out of your capsule yet. According to Bibi, you suffered more damage than anyone. Yes, I will go back in a moment, right, you are a moon cancer too, aren't you? Do you happen to know what Marcisław and Mash need to do to go home? Bibi said something about how they will need to neutralize the foundation of humanity. Normalize the foundation of humanity. I'm afraid I haven't a clue what that means or how they can go about it though. Maybe they just need to put an end to the final boss of Humanity's Annihilation Showdown, or defeat all the moon cancers. I think we can consider the final boss of Humanity's Annihilation Showdown essentially over, since Kazura drop is already on our side. In which case we should probably assume we will need to defeat Bibi Dubai before we can go back to Chaldea. Fortunately there are no other enemies to worry about. Once everyone is fully recovered we can go invade the Burj Khalifa. But there are still things we need to do. Right, we need to find out what happened to Karna and Żufu. O, to też zapomniałem o nich. And we also need to find an answer to the question Archetype Earth asked Senpai. The question how the people of this world died out and what was responsible, right? I've been wondering about that too. Something tells me that once we figure that out, all the other pieces we are missing will fall into place. Exactly, as expected of the Double Masters. Your intuition is spot on. Oh. I was going so fast I couldn't stop in time. That's the first thing you say after 3 days away. Thanks for the easy-to-follow explanation. I was just checking up on Protea Alter. She's obviously way too big for standard treatment units, so I was treating her manually on site. And of course keeping an eye on her surroundings at night, since it's dangerous then. It is? I know Protea Alter is injured right now, but I doubt there's anything else out there that could hurt her. Heh, you'd be surprised. Like they say, there's an exception to every rule. Well, in the case of this particular exception, it's only dangerous if it sneaks up from behind, since it's useless in a fight. No tak. Kazura może powiedziała, że nie chce walczyć, ale Kazura to Kazura. So, as long as someone's keeping watch, there's nothing to worry about. I guess you were acting as a kind of counterforce just by being there then. That's right, and now that Protea alters awake as of a short while ago, it won't be able to attack her while she's unconscious anymore. At this point, she should pretty much heal up on her own. More importantly, as you said, there's the question of what wiped out this world's humans. After I got back from space, I spent most of my time investigating a site of ruins in the desert outside Mumbai. The place being in ruins, something must have done the work of ruining it. No, nazywa się Velber Invasion Point, czy coś w tym rodzaju. An invader from outer space? A war between humans? Fallen to neglect and ravages of time? Well, in this case there were clear signs of destruction caused by a weapon, one used inside the ruins. That right there eliminates the outer space invader hypothesis. Remember how quickly Protea's ratings shot up after she became a moon cancer? That was too fast to be normal. The only way something like that happens is if Mumbai finds her proposal especially convincing. Which leads me to my conclusion: the new humans created something that ended up destroying them. Whatever that something is, it's what's lowering this world's foundation of humanity. It's the problem you need to solve, Marcisław. Something new humans created that ended up destroying them? Edison, if your wound is bothering you, you should really go back to your capsule. Thank you, Mash. I think I will do just that. I must be more tired than I realized if I'm hallucinating like this. I mean, Area A couldn't possibly be this close to winning when the election is already over. Huh? BB Cosmo, can you pull up the ratings graph? Co się kurwa dzieje? Area A's approval rating is skyrocketing. BB Cosmo, what's going on? Believe me, I wish I knew. All I know right now is this is seriously bad news. At this pace, Area A will hit the 70% threshold needed for a win in half a day. It just went up by 1 again? Something's clearly going on over there. Everyone who can move, please go find out what. I'm getting a very bad feeling about this. An incredibly calamitously bad feeling. Co kurwa? A coś tam wystawało z wody chyba. Pierdolę, same problemy.
夏の風物詩といえば風鈴ですよね。本来は占いに使うものだったそうですが、日本へ伝わった際になんと魔除けとして広まったのだとか。それが時代とともに涼を感じるものへと変化し、現在の優れたマスターには
Może użyjemy supportowego Bartola? Rura? Co jest kurwa? Bartholomew standing by at the harbor, filled up steam, move out. O, Maszu się rozebrała. Marcisław, wait, you are going to another area, yes? That's right, what's up, Chakarim? I have a message from Anthony, he left yesterday. He said he was sorry he couldn't say goodbye to you in person. He also said, please look into the records from AD 2400. They should still be in the museum. 2400? That's one of the years whose data was lost. But the museum? Mondubai doesn't have anything like that. Color me intrigued, but this will have to wait until we've handled what's going on in Area A. Thanks for the message, Chakarim. Please be careful. None of the AIs who have gone to Area A have come back. Hasara is gone, Anthony is gone. I'd be very sad if all of you were gone too. We will be fine, Chakarim. Just make sure you stay safe too. I will be here. Everyone stopped when the generator in Area I stopped. One other second-gen AI and I are the only ones still operating. Alright, second-gens don't keep their real bodies on data servers, do they? And since keeping a material frame operational uses electricity, the third-gen AIs must have gone into sleep mode to protect themselves. Your specs are even higher than I thought, Chakarim. That battery's lifespan must be measured in centuries if you are still here and functioning. By the way, who's this other second-gen AI you mentioned? Are they here in Old Dubai too? I don't know, I only heard about her from my second-gen friends. They said she was manufactured in 2600, that she was the last second-gen AI ever made, and that she's powered by a perpetual energy machine with an ether core. She was designed to remain operational for at least 100,000 years, so she must still be operating out there somewhere. Her assigned name is Last Slot. She's a quantum learning AI who was made to manage humanity's health after it attained immortality. Manage humanity's health? Moi drodzy, znamy prawdziwą tożsamość Bibi Dupa. Attention, passengers. Instead of the river, this ship will be taking Mundubai's newly formed sea to reach its destination. As this is the first time this ship has traveled on water, the ride may be rougher than usual. For those who need them, I have several sedatives available. I suggest those of you prone to motion sickness take one before you begin feeling ill. You think, you seem calmer now somehow. I see, you are referring to my passenger care. It's true, I gave Miss Passionlip an unnecessary warning back during the beast incident. I regret my actions. Huh? I never thought I'd hear anything like that from you, guide. You're usually so calm and level-headed. When did this even happen? It was when I took this ship to Area G after I'd heard you had been killed in Area F, Mr. Roberts. Ah, right, sorry about that. I didn't mean to worry you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's no problem at all. Anyway, I was thinking the sea felt nasty before we came here, and I'm even more sure of it now. I wasn't sure why I felt that way before, but now it's clear. There are no fish here at all. It's more like a big pool than an ocean. I'm sorry, your first real sea experience is this poor excuse for an imitation, guy. Is that a city? Yes, there's a city that's being built on the water. It reminds me of the Palm Jumeirah back in Dubai. I'm picking up a ton of AI signal there. That's got to be where all this area's supporters are gathering. Bartholomew, prepare to make land. The place is practically swarming with hostiles. There's no chance of this place being peaceful. Everyone please be ready for battle the moment we disembark. Architektura tego kurwidołka daje mi anyryzm. Mamy tutaj jakiś chujowy plażowy domek bogatego skurwiela. Tutaj mamy jakieś grecką wariację na temat Stonehenge. Tu jest wiktoriański... cokolwiek to kurwa jest, pałac jakiś. Za nim jest chińska pagoda, japoński zamek i kolejna chińska pagoda. Chciałbym powiedzieć, że od tego mi się kręci w głowie, ale nie, od czegoś innego, tylko nie mam pojęcia czego. This is like something out of Lulu Hała. In a bad way. Yep, the breeze is nice and gentle, the temperature is perfect, and the sun is gloriously bright. This is a 5-star resort if I've ever seen one. Wait, that's not what I meant to say. This is weird, I'm still picking up a ton of hostiles. And my custom-made master health and safety sensor is still glowing bright red. Oh, right, I remember now. Even Sheba's future observations couldn't determine whether this place was safe or dangerous. Meaning, even Sheba didn't know what to make of it. I guess this at least means it isn't what it appears. We'll know more once we get to the town proper. I assume that big building over there is a casino. Well, my parrot instincts, no, all life experience is telling me that every entertainment facility here is first rate. Okay, Bartholomew, I will take your word for it. But in the meantime, let's wait and see just to make sure. So we are not going to check it out? I mean, I know pirate instincts usually aren't worth the sea air they ride in on, but still. Oh look, there are a few people sunbathing in that park. It looks quite pleasant. Shall we go see what they have to say, Master? Sorry, Bartholomew, we will check out the casino later. Oh, don't worry about me, I was half joking to try and lighten the mood. Half joking? Ah, it's boundless, ceaseless, endless. No matter how long I stay here, there will always be something new to look forward to. This is amazing, this is bliss, this is everything life has been evolving for. I can't even remember what was bothering me before. I can't imagine anything better than this. What are you talking about? I'm more happier than you are. This soundscape, this voice, this breathing. It's way better than any meditation app I've ever tried. Meditation app. No, compared to this, those apps were useless trash. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere else ever again. This is for the best. This is how it should be. We never had any unfinished business. We can just stay here and be loved. We were made for her to love us. Ah, please, please, please hurry and set us free. Please hurry and drink it all to the last drop. Please, the one true moon cancer, the great savior, will drain the planet's inner sea. Ah, Mistress Seshoin Kiara. Chłopaki, dajcie mi broń. Did they just say Seshoin Kiara? Hey, you there! The AI is trying to cut in line. Knock it off and wait your turn like everyone else. An IQ too low? Lady Chiara will be here soon. Newcomers still need to register at castle number 1. Seriously, please listen to me, okay? Otherwise I'm the one Lady Chiara's gonna be smooshing into goo. Zhufu, you are here too, and you are helping? Zhufu? Ah, Master? Ash? What are you guys doing here? Oh, right. Now that the shells opened up. Damn it, I can't believe you saw me like this. This is the worst. Calm down, Zhufu, we only just got here ourselves. So we still don't know what's going on. You look like you work here, can you fill us in? Oh, Bart, and I see Kaldia's Bibi is here too. And you are? I'm Kishinami Hakuno, nice to meet you, Zhufu. It's an honor to meet such a famous Taoist as yourself. Oh, a well-mannered new guy. Nice, very nice. Now I remember I'm actually a respected Taoist. Dla nas to też ciężkie do uwierzenia. So, what have you been doing here all this time, Zhuzu? Nothing much. I haven't seen anything, or done anything. Why do you ask? Wait, this could be my chance. Master, how did you guys get here? By boat? Oh, that must be it over there. Great, let's get on and get the heck out of here. Right now. I will tell you everything, but first, we need to get ourselves somewhere anywhere else. The sooner the better. Miss, is it my turn yet? I've already given Mistress Kiara my memory. My soul, my everything. I told you, just wait here and she will show up eventually. Let's see, what's your name, Tangsei again? Ryudai? Sorry Ryudai, but I can't save you. I can't do anything against that monster. Besides, it's your own fault for falling for her honeyed words. Ryudai, as in Area A's master and the former major of Mundubai. Huh? This empty shell of an AI is that big a deal? But his soul's already bone dry. What's all the commotion about, Jufu? Is there a problem? Remember, it is your duty to care for our dear citizens and to keep my dwelling spick and span. If you fall behind on your duties even a little, well, you know what will happen, yes? Ah, she's already here. I know I couldn't escape. Kurwa, diabeł. Escape? Oh my, what a horrid thing to say. I'm not keeping anyone here against their will. Remember, it was your choice to stay here in Shangri-La. I merely suggested that if you declined to do so, I might have to report to Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the Throne of Heroes of your failure to investigate the woman in Japan who attained immortality by eating the flesh of a mermaid. Demon, villain, Seshain, that's blackmail, pure and simple, and you know it. If you actually told Emperor Qin Shi Huang that I'd never hear the end of it, that would suck. Then I suppose you will just have to keep serving me until my conscience no longer compels me to report to the Emperor. Conscience, don't give me that, you know exactly what you were doing when you ate Shen, to say nothing of the mermaid. Come on, Master, get her. Then I will finally be free and able to help you with anything. Anything you say? Oh crap, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say help you with some things if I feel like it. Marcisław, if this lady is Area A's moon cancer, then we have no choice but to fight her. Is she actually our enemy though? I don't sense any hostility from her, if anything. She's got an indescribable charm none of the other moon cancers did. Stop, don't look at her directly. She's a monster in human skin. She preys on the kindness and sympathy of all around her. The more you talk to her, the more she will pull you into her trap. She may appear harmless, but it's a trick. Isn't that right, Seshoin Kiara? Why are you here anyway, you nympho? Why? I haven't a clue what you mean. Truthfully, I've been trying to answer that very question myself. I woke one day and here I was, so I began to wander in an effort to understand where I was and what was happening. I learned everything I could about Mundubai, all while doing my best to keep my fragile body from collapsing from sheer discouragement. It truly is a sad story, isn't it? Too bad it's not true. All the old humans living on Earth died out. Those who moved to the moon became AIs as a means of survival. What could be more exemplary of the latter days of the law? I was so distraught upon realizing how powerless to help I truly was. However, it was then that I happened to meet this area's master. Through him and my discussions with Bibi Dubai, I learned a great many things that helped me to understand this place. This final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown is a lovely idea, don't you think? Just hearing about it was enough to get me so very excited. Let's see, the great angel of the sea, was it? I decided to start by helping her to return to the throne. I then flooded this area with water and made it into a proper representation of Shangri-La. All to help free the poor people of Mundubai from their karmic suffering. All those who belong to humanity shall without exception be gathered into the hands of a bodhisattva vast as a mountain. That is my motto, humble as it is. All I do for this world and its people. That is the next wish I've taken the liberty of making in an effort to bring an end to all of Mundubai. So we are a moon cancer on Bibi Dubai's side. Yeah, all her talk about helping people is bullshit. Have you saved so much as a single person in your life, seashell demoness? I'm afraid I'm having some trouble following the conversation, but it seems clear that you are a very dangerous person right now, Chiara. If you are chosen to side with Bibi Dubai, then we are going to have to oppose you. Right, Bartholomew? Right. I kind of wish we didn't have to, but you are right. You see, Marcisław and his companions have very strong bonds. Your evil mind control tricks won't work on them. Now I've got more than my share of pent-up resentment to work off. Prepare for a thorough trouncing. Isn't that right, Hakuno? What are you smiling about? Na chuj się szczerzysz. Yeah, what are you smiling about? Oh, oops, sorry. It's just we've had a beast, an archetype, and now Chiara. I never imagined, even in my wildest dreams, that this place would be so crazy. How could I not be enjoying myself? Sorry if I seem like I'm not taking this seriously, Marcisław. I promise you, nothing could be further from the truth. Kishinami Hakuno, the same Kishinami Hakuno who exorcised me in Seraph. You remember that? That's what happens when you live for so long, Seshoin. This time we have the upper hand. You will be making your exit now, gracefully or otherwise. My oh my, you are even so much bolder and and more intimidating than the Kishinami Hakuno Insesho in Kiara's memories. Heh, I don't know whether to be thrilled or frightened to see how gallant you have become. What a threat! Getting to experience... what a treat! Getting to experience the Master of the Moon, as well as Lord Marcisław. Oh, I'm so excited, my heart feels as though it's about to burst. Oh, but I wonder whether you will be so confident once you have seen who I brought with me. How cruel a mistress fate can be. We are each warrior sworn to protect our charges. No more need be said. Karna to zawsze musi się zbratać z najgorszą stroną, którą może wybrać. I doubt I need to introduce myself to you, of all people, but given the occasion I may as well. I am Karna SP. I am the sun that illuminates Area A, and Seshoin Kiara's hired bodyguard. No more talk. If you wish to defeat Seshoin, you will need to defeat me first. Karna, not you too. No matter how tainted with sludge Seshoin's ocean of karma may be, or how she may embody Mara's lascivious domain, I swore an oath to her, of my own free will. It is my duty as a warrior to defend defenseless maidens. Jest tu taka? Beautifully put, precisely as I would expect from the child of the sun, the hero of benefaction. Please don't hold back. What a delight it will be watching this tragic confrontation between friends play out. Dlaczego ta kurwa jest rulerem teraz?
SG もらった逆王決めてやる決まったな。いずれ歯ぴったりだ。観測船月の棺、漁師は揺らぎ、未明の領域を未踏の世界に繰り上げ、完全なる記録を知れ。月の眼、すべての道を踏破する。浮かれていたか。頼む、アーチャー、スルーせい。遠慮はいらない。やっちゃって。チョコの方。
峠特物、気楽感情。一皮むけばすべて幻。どうぞ、身も心も毒にとろいとあんねん。ニルマン、ヘブンズフォーム。
Oni przeżyli.
無用、まだまだ。
She may be stupid, but she also fucking weak.
未来の私を任せてください。もう怒りました。 悪いお邪魔虫には思い知ってもらいます。コスモバーナー点火。まとめて一層コスモスクラフトクレーター。
浮かれていたか。
グラビティ言わないでください。なんでちょっと行ってきました。
いや
溺れなさい。溺れなさい。
Tylko 2. Miło z jego strony.
月のレガリアぴったりだ。
任せてください。
量子呪霊解読因果演算全結果並列一致。ここに受賞は確定した。照らせボイドレコードムーンアンカー。
せっかくの水着
目に物を見せてやれ。
が推進力がそれだけ。
まだまだ。
こちらです。
A tylko kogoś zabij, to przyjdzie ktoś dużo straszniejszy i ci rozwali ten głupi ryj.
地球ごとコラスコスナビよろしく。BB ロケット点火。せっかくなので労働力を。おっと今さら見上げても手遅れです。腰についてはせっかくの水着が意外性バウンド。なんで
Szlak.
まだまだ。ジャンプさえできれば。この夏を楽しむためだ。
こちらです。
W którym ty ruchu masz to coś, co ja bym bardzo chciał, żebyś ty to odpaliła teraz. Co? A.
そこまで。不足はないよね。決めたわ。遅い。いい隙あり。はっ。いけ。天罰完了。
いや
狙いに行
夏が我々スーリアよご昇覧あれ。もはや戦場に呵責なし。我が父よ許したまえ。空前絶後バサウィーシェフティー。
ワープ失敗です。軽く人に。
Możemy mieć pewien problem.
女神の姿がお好みなのに。あなたが望むなら分かっています。諦めて。こうなったら私にも止められないから。原始の眠りから目覚めなさい。エディンシュグラクエーサー。
浮かれていたか。
遅 遅い。消えるがいい。いけ。天罰完了。
Oh no.
何をしに来た。
Spierdoliła.
この夏を楽しむためだ。
上出来分かっています。せい隙ある。私に逆らわない。いけ。
いや、
天罰完了。
どうだ。
完璧にある。
何をしに来た。予約として取っておく。
痛い。三日月こそ我が一匹よく切れます。刃なれ良い承知。
いや、
そこ。
いや、
ぜーご王将来。
いや。
痛い。
Uszy się trochę poobijała. To było bardzo przerażające. Zostawmy to w takim położeniu na dzisiaj, bo są pewne granice. Więc cóż, mam nadzieję, że się podobało. Widzimy się jutro na kolejnym parcie, a potem na kolejnym parcie i tak do zajebania wszystkich Monkancerów. Więc no, na razie, pozdro i z fartem. Hej.